Hello friends! So in today's video we're going to learn about the circulatory system, the parts of our body, the circulatory system. So let's start. In your mind you may be thinking like, what is circulatory system? So the circulatory system is made of the blood vessels that carry blood to and from the heart. That means the blood vessels can carry the blood from the heart to the body, or the blood from the body to the heart. And now you may think, what is blood? So the blood is a red color fluid. You may think, why the blood is always red? So the blood is red because it contains a red pigment called hemoglobin, or in short form you can say as HB. That means hemoglobin. Now there are two components of blood. The first one is fluid component and the second one is cellular or solid component. So the example of fluid component is plasma, and the example of cellular or solid component is WBC, that means the white blood cell, RBC, that means the red blood cell, and platelets. So the plasma in our body is only 55%, and the rest, RBC, WBC, and the platelets are 45%. So over here it connects different parts of the body and present throughout the body. So now we're going to see in clear manner what is RBC. The full form of RBC is red blood cell. So the red blood cell is red in color because it has a red pigment called hemoglobin, or you can say as HB. It helps the RBC to carry oxygen to the rest of the body. So now we are gonna see about platelets. So you know, platelets help in the blood clotting. Okay, so sometimes you get injured, right? And when you see it after few minutes, you see it's already healed. Why? Because of the platelets. The platelets help the blood to be clotted. Okay, so it prevents blood flow through the wound after injury. Okay, now we're gonna see about the WBC, that means the white blood cells. The white blood cells is also known as a soldier. Why soldier? Because if any bacteria or germs come into our body, the white blood cells helps to fight against the germs, so we can also see as soldier. And it's less in number in compared to the RBC. That means white blood cell is less in number as compared to the RBC. That means the red blood cells is more in number. Okay, now you may see what is heart, because as we see in the circulatory system, it carries the blood vessels, carries the blood to and from the heart. Now what is heart over here? So it is located in the chest cavity over here, okay, and it is located between the lungs, in the middle of the lungs, okay, and it is slightly to the left, okay. That's why you see that the right lungs is bigger in size, okay, and the left one is small because the heart has occupied the half of the lungs over there. Okay, so the heart is made of the cardiac muscles. The cardiac muscles are present in the heart. It helps the contraction and relaxation of the heart, and also helps the heart to pump blood. Now you may think, what is heartbeat? Now heartbeat, you know, many people say like heartbeat about heartbeats, right? You don't know, you may think like, what is heartbeat over here? So let me explain you. Heartbeats are the rhythmic contraction and relaxation of the hearts of muscles. Okay, you know, heartbeat, when the number of times we contract or relax from our heart is known as the heartbeat. It pushes the blood from our heart to the rest of the body. Okay, and in healthy adults, the heartbeat per minute should be 60 to 100. Number of heartbeat is called as the heart rates. Okay, now as you saw the circulatory system, right? The blood vessels help the blood go to and from the heart. Now what is blood vessels over here? So before that, you should know that there are three types of blood vessels. The first one is artery, the second one is vein, and the third one is capillaries, from ascending order, okay, from small to big. The first one is artery, veins, then capillaries. Okay, now what is artery, veins, and capillaries? So, artery. So the artery carries the blood from the heart to the rest of the body, okay? And it carries oxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood. What is oxygenated blood? That means that is rich in oxygen. It carries the blood that is rich in oxygen to the whole parts of the body from the hearts, okay? And the artery is thick. It has thick walls. Why? Because as the blood goes in pressure, that's why it needs thick wall to have more space, okay? It goes in pressure, as you know, right? That means carry blood with high pressure. And what is veins over here? So it's opposite of artery. It carries the blood from different part of the body to the heart. In artery, it was from the heart to the body, right? But in veins, it is from the body to the heart. It carries deoxygenated blood. That means the blood that is not rich in oxygen. So when it goes to the heart will give oxygen and then send to the body again to the artery. And the deoxygenated blood will come again to the heart through the veins. And the veins have thin walls, okay? Not thick, thin walls, because the blood does not go in pressure. It's low pressure, okay? And have flap-like structure. The veins have flap-like structure known as valves. So what is the main function of valves? So the valves prevent the backflow of deoxygenated blood. Now capillaries. What is capillaries over here? So they emerge from arteries and veins, okay? That means it's a form of network connection around the body cells, okay? It holds the arteries and capillaries, okay? I mean the arteries and the veins, okay? You can say that's a form of network around the body cells. It supplies oxygen and nutrients and absorb the carbon dioxide and the waste products over here. Now about the pulmonary blood vessels. What is pulmonary blood vessels? So it connects the heart to the lungs. From the heart to the lungs, it connects, okay? These are types of blood vessels known as pulmonary blood vessels. And the pulmonary artery, the artery carries deoxygenated blood from the heart to the lungs. And the pulmonary veins carries oxygenated blood from the lungs to the heart. The arteries was carrying the blood from the heart to the lungs, but veins will carry the blood from the lungs to the heart. Now there's a fun fact coming near you. Did you know that cockroaches have colorless blood? Leech had green blood, beetle had yellow, spider has blue. Okay, this is the main fact. Okay, now structure of heart, okay? Structure of heart. So, you know, the heart has 4 chambers over here. There are 2 chambers present on the top and 2 chambers present on the bottom side. 2 chambers on the top are known as the right and left atrium. On the bottom is known as the right and left ventricle. So thank you for watching my video. I hope you liked it. So please like, subscribe and share. Bye bye. Meet you in the next video.